Good morning, everyone. It's July 2024. My name is Tim Sheets, and I'm coming to you from Forest Hill Cemetery in Utica, New York. As the crow flies, I have traveled 526 miles from Coopersville, Michigan, to visit the grave of Benjamin F. Cooper, the founder of Coopersville. Because I don't know of any record if anyone from Coopersville have ever visited this site, perhaps this visit is the first ever. You're looking at the entrance of the cemetery, which was founded in 1848. Now, Benjamin was born in 1801 to Apollos and Sybil Cooper. Apollos was very prominent in this town, and he wore many hats during his time in Utica, among them a sheriff and eventually a judge. As an adult, Benjamin became a lawyer in both Utica and Detroit. In May of 1845, he was told about land available in West Michigan, and he purchased 640 acres for $800. For a decade, nothing was done with the property until Benjamin found out that the railroad was seeking property from Detroit to the west side of the state. So he offered them property through his land for $1, provided they build him a depot with none other within 5 miles and that they name it after him. An informal agreement was made in 1853, with the official papers signed in 1858 when the railroad went through. As I was walking through the cemetery, I knew from visiting findthegrave.com that his headstone was located in section 7C. Now, what is known is that he sent his 2 sons, Henry and Williams, to the new town to get things started. It was a swamp and full of trees which needed to be cut down. Now, under their father's direction, they built a sawmill, which was located near property which would later be owned by Harold Phillips of 112 Mill Street in the 20th century. In addition, a hotel and small store was built as well. However, what is unknown is if Benjamin actually made a visit to his new property. Some accounts have him visiting every year to see how things were coming along. Other accounts say he never visited at all. His sons stayed anywhere from 2 to 4 years, but longed to return to Utica. Benjamin eventually became discouraged and wanted nothing more to do with the property. When he died in 1864, the unsold portion was sold off to residents of the village. As you can read from the inscription, it mentions his father Apollos as well as his mother Sybil. In addition, it indicates his wife was Mary Brantley Cooper. They were wed in 1829. Now, on this side of the headstone is the footstone of Benjamin. A few minutes previous of this video being shot, the footstone was laying flat in the ground, and so I stood it up in its proper position so we could see his actual name. Who knows how long it was laying flat, but he's been dead since 1864. And to be honest, it's a good feeling knowing I changed it back to its original position. Now on the back side is the footstones of his parents, Apollos and Sybil. In addition lies the stone of his brother Elias, whose life ended at the age of 20. Just like the footstone of Benjamin, these are laying in an awkward position, and so they're repositioned as well. Now this side of the headstone lists the children of Apollos. Now why the omission of his sister Cornelia is unknown, but she was born in 1814 and she passed away in 1898. The backside of this headstone gives the history of his father Apollos. Although difficult to read, I found a much more clear picture which enables us to read the description of this important man in the history of Utica. And lastly, this side gives us the children of Benjamin. For some reason, his son William is omitted. And there you have it, my visit to the cemetery and gravesite of the founder of Coopersville, Benjamin F. Cooper.